Recently, we went through 13th of August, which is celebrated across the world as World Organ Donation Day. So one of my friends called me and said, "Doctor, why should we talk about organ donation? Is it really that important?" Well, I'll tell you why we need to talk about organ donation. We need to talk about organ donation because people are dying. That's the reason we need to talk about it. Approximately 40%, sometimes even 50% of patients that I am putting on my waiting list for a liver transplant are dying before they get an organ. Isn't that a tragedy? And I know that they're going to die, or not that they're going to die, but that half of them are not going to be alive to get an organ purely because of an organ shortage. And at the same time, the other side of the coin is, we as a country have a huge potential for liver or organ donation. In fact, if we use all the organs that become available through brainstem death in our country, we will become the biggest organ donation country in the world. In fact, if we do that, we have not only enough organs for every patient with end-stage liver disease in our country, we probably have enough for other countries as well. I always find it a little bit sad that I have done over 250, maybe 270 liver transplants in India, and the majority of them, 70% of them, have been living donors, where their family members have donated a part of their liver for their loved ones. And to me, that's a tragedy when every day potential organs are either being burnt or buried with the bodies. This, I think, is a tragedy, and this is why I think we need to talk about it. Also, so everybody wants to know, what is the biggest reason why there is not higher organ donation rates? Well, I think there are 2 or 3 reasons. First thing is a simple lack of awareness that so many people are dying from liver and kidney and lung disease because of a lack of organs. So people are dying every day, and that's one fact that we need to take away due to the scarcity of organs. And as you know, these are organs made by God. We can't manufacture them. There's only one source for it, and that is organ donors who are brainstem dead. That is one reason. Second reason is, I think there is a slight reluctance on the part of hospitals also. For example, if you had some sort of brain injury, and the brain injury is so severe, in some people's minds, if these people haven't got better, it is somehow the fault of the neurosurgeon or the fault of the hospital. The truth is, it is the damage at the time of the accident that has decided that. Some of them we are able to rescue, and some we aren't. And therefore, we must remove the stigma that a brainstem death is a failure on the part of the hospital. So that's one more reason. Third reason is, I think as a nation, we need to get more generous. And I'm not saying this lightly. We need to become generous at a time of tragedy. I need to become generous when I see a loved one who's dying, who's brainstem dead, to be generous enough to give then, and to say, at least let his organs live on, or let her organs live on in another patient, is the sort of mindset that we need to get into. If we remove these 3 reasons, we will never need to do living donor transplants, at least for liver patients. I'll tell you another startling fact. I worked for nearly 17 years in the UK, and UK is a small country, only 60 million population. They were having approximately 940 to 980 liver donors every year. So if you turn those figures around and bring it to our country, we are 1300 million strong. We should be producing about 21,000 or 22,000 liver donors normally. Do you know how many we are producing? 400. It's very sad and almost shameful that we are allowing so many of these precious organs to be wasted. And to be honest, I am a Christian. Some of my best friends are Muslims and Hindus, and I have asked all of them. There is no rule that anybody can tell me in any of our religions that says organ donation is not allowed. In fact, most of these religions say if you save a life, you are blessed. So why can't we improve? I hope we do.